The room was silent when Victor switched on the television. The news ticker crawled across the bottom of the screen. Another city had just been wiped off the map. The anchor's voice was steady, detached. No tremor, no pause. Only numbers delivered like statistics. Dozens dead, hundreds injured, entire neighborhoods reduced to ash. Victor leaned closer, unable to look away. The images blurred into smoke and rubble. Children's toys half buried in dust. Apartment walls split open like cracked bones. The numbers grew. Each update struck like a hammer. 50, 100, 300, 1,000. Every digit echoed inside his head, louder than the voice that read them. The coffee on his table had gone cold, but he did not notice. Then the screen shifted. A face appeared. The Dictator. The world called him president, but whispers had given him another name. Putler. His gaze was flat, reptilian, the eyes of someone who devoured lives without hunger or guilt. Even through glass, the image crawled across Victor's skin. It felt alive, staring back at him. He grabbed the remote, switched the channel. The same face. Another anchor, another studio, but still those eyes. Every screen carried him. Every glowing surface reflected his silhouette. Victor closed the curtains, but darkness offered no protection. The Dictator's outline burned in the shadows, carved into the walls of his mind. Outside, neighbors gathered in doorways. Their screens lit their faces in a pale glow. They too saw the cities burn. They too heard the numbers climb, but their words were not of terror. It's tragic, yes, but the markets will recover. Energy prices are stable now. Business must continue. Their voices overlapped like a dull chant, commerce drowning out conscience. Profits stacked higher than graves. Victor's chest tightened. He returned inside, but the air felt heavier. The numbers rang in his ears like footsteps in an endless tunnel. Each digit a ghost, each statistic a scream that no one answered. He began to understand the monster thrived not only on violence but on silence. Every contract signed, every resource traded, every glance averted fed the same machine. He reached for the television again, pressed the button. Nothing happened. The screen glowed brighter until it became a mirror. His own reflection stared back. Mouth half open, hands limp at his sides, watching, doing nothing. The reflection whispered words he could not ignore. This is how he survives. Victor stumbled backward. The whisper grew louder, not from the screen, but from inside his skull. The monster exists because the world allows it. Because silence is cheaper than courage. Because everyone is watching, but no one is acting. He pressed his palms to his ears, but the words bled through. He screamed, but the sound was swallowed by the static hum. The television finally darkened. The room was pitch black. Yet two eyes still burned in the corner, glowing like coals, unblinking, alive. And Victor knew then that the monster would never vanish, not until every silent witness turned their gaze into action. Until then, the numbers would keep rising, hammering, climbing, one after another. After another. He stood frozen in the dark, heart pounding. The war was far away, and yet it was already inside his home. Inside his chest. Inside his silence.